Cheryl here, just trying to see how I can help with anxiety of the world, me included, obviously. Always working on things, always trying to figure out, what makes this happen, why I feel this way when this happens, and what, if anything, I can do about it. And so what I've come up with this week is the F words. The F words, we know the one F word that we shouldn't be saying all the time, that our kids sometimes burst out and you're just like, but these F words I like. I like the last one I'm going to say the most, but some of the common F words: fear, flight, fight, freeze. Remember, that's primitive mode. In positive mode, my favorite F word, faith. It's faith in whatever you subscribe to, faith in yourself. Because guess what? This is you against you. This is you against you. Reaching for joy, changing your mind. That's what I want to help as many people as I possibly can with, including myself. Reaching for joy. Trying to always stay in that positive mode, success mode. You know the mode. Some musicians call it the vibe. Some athletes call it, I was in the zone. That's the vibe that we want to live in. Not 100% of the time, but it'd be really nice for it to be like 50. So think about how many times during the day you're not in that vibe. Your body will tell you when you're in primitive mode. There's a feeling. There's a feeling that is associated with that primitive mode that we don't like. And what can we do about it? Especially with the noise. Because of course, according to Maslow, he states that these primitive feelings live in the body first. So with all of this noise, sometimes we don't know that. And then we go and we say, I'm feeling this, and we go to the doctor, maybe he prescribes you an anxiety medication or something. But the reality is that we could pull it back with Maslow's laws. And this is Abraham Maslow. He's an American psychologist that wrote these laws. And, live better in the body. And then our mind will just follow, because our mind follows the body. The body's in the spirit, which is a whole nother thing too. But the noise, it's hard to recognize that it's in the body. But why does this matter? It's the work you need to do for law of attraction, manifesting abundance, and just feeling damn good. So manifesting abundance, in that word is the word dance. It's a dance that you have to do in order to be attractive to flow of money, to flow of positive, to flow of success. So that's why we work on these things. So Maslow is best known for explaining human motivations. Human motivation, he put it down into 5 easy steps. 5. So why do people do what they do? And what they do. So we would understand why they do what they do and what they do. For the psychological needs is the first. Psychological needs are simple: food, water, sleep, health. Yes, that's simple. However, is it? I mean, honestly, most things boils down to, if any of those things are missing, you're going to feel the anxiety of it. You're seriously going to feel the anxiety of it. So this is the things we need to balance. So food, water, sleep, health. We're taking our phones into the bedroom till 11, 12 o'clock at night, not wondering why we can't get a good night's sleep. But we're looking at that blue light that resembles the morning light at midnight and go, I don't know why I can't get a good night's sleep. And then we force ourselves to wake up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. to accomplish our whole day. And we're like, what? Why do I feel anxiety? Well, you're eating a donut and potato chips and drinking a Monster and wondering why you don't feel good, because that's not even food, right? So just even getting to the psychological needs: food, water, sleep, health. Then there's safety needs. So there's security. Security, income, housing, and predictability. So not knowing kind of what your future holds, predictability could be one of them. I have a friend that I just met recently, actually, that plans all meals for the whole week. That's helping with the predictability of the household. Making sure things are in your calendar. Today, we heard a couple of people say, is that every Monday at 1 that we're meeting? Is that every Tuesday? Having a predictable calendar really helps people balance their safety needs. Now, security, like if you're living in a terrifying neighborhood, your income is under attack. And we all are, right? With the latest energy bills, here in Maryland, because December was absolutely colder than it usually is. So these are the things that we have to shift our mind and kind of reach for the joy. And some of these things we can control, and I'm going to give you a little tidbit on how to help control those. Love and belonging. Love and belonging. That doesn't mean that you're in a fabulous relationship with a partner. I'm talking about connection, community, relationships, and that's what Maslow said. It's connect, community, relationships. Number 4 is esteem. Confidence, respect, mastery, achievement. Confidence, respect, which goes both ways. So you're respecting others, others are respecting you. Mastery and just having achievements, as small as they may be, they can really help with that number 4, esteem. I mean, some people's achievements is I got out of bed today. Other people's achievements are, I closed my 6th listing of the month. Whatever it is for you, you don't compare yourself to others. Then number 5, my favorite, is self-actualization. Your purpose, your creativity, and your fulfillment. What are those 3 things? Not trying to be somebody else in those achievements and trying to achieve something that you're not even sure if you really want. The fix is not try harder, work harder, go faster, go stronger. So many of us are burnt out from this last year. There were so many things that occurred in the last 5 years. A lot of things that were very on Maslow's laws here. Our security was threatened. Our incomes were threatened. Our predictability, that was pretty threatened. With COVID, you weren't sure if you could get out. Wasn't there a toilet paper shortage at one point? It could be as little as that toilet paper shortage to having to stay in your house or losing a job, losing income. So many of these things that put us in the fight and flight and the fear. Oh, the fear. Losing loved ones. I just was speaking to someone who said that I lost all taste. That would just be really horrible for me. I mean, obviously I would get over it. Obviously so did they. However, we've lost a lot of things during COVID. And so we have to try to reach for that joy. So this is about stabilizing energy, creating predictability, building connection, protecting you, and protecting your growth time. So why you're going to take this time and you're like, I don't have any time. Well, is it a Buddhist saying that says if you don't think you have any time, no, everybody should meditate for 20 minutes a day. If you don't think you have any time, you should definitely meditate for 2 hours. Reason being is because finding what works, being organized in what actually matters will put you at the forefront to understand you have enough time. There is enough time. There is enough time to get it all done. Not only is there enough time to get it all done, there's enough time for balance. Sometimes you have to shift your priorities properly. And in how I believe and what I've seen in the laws of attraction is that once you do, it seems like the whole system starts to open up for you and give to you. If you're taking care of the children, if you're like really helping them out, taking care of them, being good to them, not just the basic needs, helping them build these first through five, taking care of those things that really matter, being kind to people, taking an extra second, not to hold a door for someone, not driving 100 miles an hour down the road and acting like a maniac, respect for each other, respect for yourself. The universe just simply is like, okay, and takes a lot of those things off your shoulders. It keeps putting you, whoever you subscribe to, even if it's just yourself, you keep putting yourself in primitive mode when you're fighting against the clock, when you're fighting against your time, when you're fighting against the traffic, when you're fighting. So, stabilizing energy, creating predictability, cook for the week on Sunday night, that'll help with so many things. It'll go right back to your psychological needs with food, water, and sleep, because instead of eating fast food or something from a vending machine, you're actually eating a decent meal a couple more times a week. Building connection. That helps with business 150%, because 150% does not exist. However, you guys understand where I'm coming from. Building connection and having real estate conversations. Everything boils down to real estate conversations. If you want to close 6 listings this year or 66, you need to add zeros to those, that many meaningful real estate conversations, at least, depending on your conversion levels. So with organization and setting boundaries for your life, you have to be on this call, this Zoom, rah, rah, rah. No, I have basketball that night. Oh, you have what? Oh, I have basketball. My, teenage son is in a basketball game that night, so I won't be able to make it and actually be at the basketball game. It's the beautiful side effects that you will see. And what the beautiful side effects are: peace and that abundance. And remember, abundance, the dance word is right in there. It's a dance. It's not you sweating and, sweating all the stuff and having anxiety. And we all get caught in it. This is one of the businesses, being a real estate agent. I forgot where I saw that, but I definitely feel it. That it's right up there with like the firemen and the and policemen and probably CEOs of any business or company, because we get an influx, no matter what you want to say, an influx of home purchases and home buying occurs in the spring market into a little bit into the summer market, right? And it's a flood of people that just want to sell, buy, and got to move right now. Obviously, it's because of different reasons. School is out and it's a good time to move. It's spring. It's nice out. But I mean, that puts us in like the fear, fight, flight. And we have to perform amazingly during those times and just make sure that everything is flowing properly. At 50 hours per sale of a home, if you're pretty good at it, not missing any contract dates, things happen when you're getting clearing to close and getting that way too. And it's a lot. And then everything slows down. Of course, you're getting your kids to school and all that stuff, and you get a couple every month that you have to take care of, but then back it comes, and it's a whole fear, fight, freeze, and we have to learn to change our minds and concentrate on the joy. So I just thought with Abraham Maslow's, with his 5 things of what people need and why they do that, with that and the Eisenhower block, blocking off 4. So I accidentally called it once or twice the Eisenhower cross. It has many names and has nothing to do with if you like him or not. He just created it, and he would just write a block on a paper, put a cross. First block. First, these things have to be done. These are the closings that are happening in next week. These are the things that are going to make you have the people who want to buy, sell right now. Those calls, those things. Your child got 55 in math, and the end of the quarter's coming up in 2 weeks. First block, right? Second block, the thing's not so heavy. I got some laundry that needs to be caught up. I have to call so-and-so and so-and-so and make sure that, they know I'm around, because they're probably going to be clients in the next couple months. I have to make sure so-and-so got his or her approval. Pretty important. The 1 and 2 are very important. 3 and 4, those are the things. By the time you get to 4, it's like it doesn't matter if it happens or not. The laundry doesn't really matter if it happens or not. If you got all the other things done, you might have to skip the laundry. Sorry. It might have to happen tomorrow or wait till Sunday. So just know that when you do this dance, it will come back to you. It will come back to you, because it's the law of attraction. Verified. And it's just how that works. So it will come back to you in lots of love. And I really hope that this helps someone. It was what I was working on the past couple days. And yes, it's helping me just to realize, where is this anxiety coming from? There was 5 or 6 different spots that I was like, oh, yeah, I kind of forgot to just check out my basic needs with Abraham Maslow. And I thank my new friend for making me check that out. All right, take care.